Steven is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so please subscribe.
Subscribe. Catch you later. What a beautiful day and a glorious sight. Look at this. My most favourite of all my permissions. This is hopefully going to be a good day, but if not, it'll get better, because this field is going to be left fallow, I understand, from the landowner until March. So when all the soft stubble is around and the soil is just magnificent, loamy, sandy soil, hardly any need to dig at all. See what we can find. Let's get going. Oh well, never expected to find one of the old large 10p's. Can't even spend it. Never mind, Derrick's on his way. I've not found anything to show him yet apart from that. Let me tell you how I work this field with the Deus. Doesn't matter which program you're on. I like the Ultimate, Gary's Ultimate, but instead of using the 3-tone, which is the genuine Ultimate, I use his program with switched over to 5 tones, which makes it a little bit different. It hasn't got that 3-tone breakthrough tone on it, but just the way I like it. I'm also doing 8 kilohertz on here, sensitivity 86, discrimination on 0, so I'm hearing everything. Now I'm only ignoring the things which I know are iron. Anything that's got the break, the pop, the fizz and the grunt, I leave it if I'm sure it's iron. Any doubts, I dig it. The ones I always dig is anything which I know is not iron and repeats in both directions. I dig all those, whatever the signal, whatever the numbers, dig them. Now if it doesn't repeat in both directions, it's then down to me to decide to dig or non-dig. It's so easy to dig on here, the soil is beautiful, that it's easy to put the spade in, take a bit out and have a look. If it was thick clay, some of them I would maybe not dig, but here I'm digging everything. So that's what I'm doing today. Well, there you go, I've got a nice little lead artifact. Not sure if it's a soldier or what it is. Derrick is joining me this afternoon on here, and I don't mind if he finds nothing, because he keeps finding blooming gold rings and silver rings on my permissions. In fact, he found a medieval ring last time, so he's had 3 rings in 3 visits on my permissions. So I don't care if Derrick finds nothing, but it'll be a good company. Just look how beautiful that scenery is. Now as far as you can see is all my permission. Well, Derrick's only been here for a couple of minutes and he's walked from there to there and got a Vicky Hate Me, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
just to there where his coil is, and he calls me over and says, I've got something. Now I don't know what that is, but it's got a lovely patina which is showing a delightful bit of age to it, and look at that intricate shape on that handle with that. We'll see if it's modern or not, because if it's got I hope it's got a thread, teach him. No. If it's got a thread, that's very unlikely to be anything.
No thread to it.
No thread. Oh, well. Now whilst we're on the subject actually of threads, which we mentioned just there, maybe something you'd be useful to know, if you find anything at all with a little opening like that, just check inside. If it's a modern thread, that means really anything that's been made by a machine. It's not going to be very old. Sometimes you'll find a crude thread, and even then it might not be very old. So really, a thread, you've not found anything terribly old. Isn't that right, Derrick?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're lucky really that hasn't got a thread. So it's showing all the signs of being on the right side of the age. And I would like to hope that's medieval. Maybe even more. You never know. Quick cake break. I need some more energy. So I've got a lovely sweet pecan pie. That today is my cake break. So in your cake hole. And there we go, a little tiny copper alloy asymmetrical buckle. That will be circa 15th century to 16th century. Wouldn't you say so, Derrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 1450 maybe, through to 1600.
Nice. Yeah. Decorated.
Lovely. And over there we've got Neil, Amber, from Illinois, she's made it, and Derrick, you know, the little amigo. And we're on a nice piece of land. It's a bit heavy, clay, but he's doing it now, working the field now as we're walking on it. So he suggested we follow him. And we've got some seeded fields up there as well we can go on as well. My landowner is great. Right.
Lovely land.
Yeah, lovely. Bit heavy, but it's lovely. Neil has just shouted over us his best signal all morning. And he's convinced it's a coin, but we've heard him say that before. Yeah, you can see here the land is a bit sticky. It was nice and like sandy at the top there. But everything here, and where the tractor is, and the next field up, is all very sticky and heavy. Although it's nice and flat now because he's done that this morning. Now then, haven't you got it yet?
No. I think my pinpointer's out of action as well.
Is it your battery?
Probably. I'm not sure because it's not an old battery.
Oh.
I think it's a coin. Looks like one.
There might be a button scar on the back, you never know.
It's got I think it's got a legend now. Yeah, it was a coin. Oh, we've got legend. Looks like an old one.
You can see Neil
It's a
is
George
using
III, I think.
using his trusty mind lab.
Yes, looks like a George III.
Oh, that's George III.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's a nice legend on it.
Nice legend on there. Super. The only reason I hate mind labs is because they interfere with my dais.
Wait while you get up PI, mate. There'll be nobody up beach while you get on there with that. It can distract them for miles.
It'll
honestly.
blow everybody away, will it?
Yeah.
What Derrick's got? A nice little trade weight. It's even got a suspension loop in the top. Now I found several like that, but mine have been a lot bigger. And that could even be Roman. Twiggy's providing the cake today for the cake break.
It's not fruit cake, is it?
It's not fruit cake, no, it's a chocolate cake. Look who's come all the way from Illinois. All the way. Actually, she's yeah, the same size as Derrick.
Exactly.
You'll have cake if you're out with the mum with the heart. You've got to have a cake break. Have your cake break and
In a
cake hole.
Cheers, everybody.
Derrick once again has found another ring. This time it seems like it's probably a bird ring, and if it is, it's probably a hawk ring. He thinks, I think, far too small for something bigger than that, like a goose or a swan or something. You going to try and trace that?
I will do, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm glad it wasn't a gold or a silver
BRC.
or a medieval. British Racing Club.
Yeah. Bloody huge for a pigeon ring.
That's not a pigeon ring.
Nah.
Definitely not. Oh dear. Not to worry. It's only a shower. These trees aren't much good for shelter. I've just got a little lead trade weight out. Now, I think it's a trade weight because of the shape. Oh, all my other previous ones have been copper alloy, but it's definitely a weight of some description anyway. The farmer is still working the field there, and one of his friends is drilling just there. This one's already drilled. I'm not sure where Derrick, Twiggy and Amber is. They're probably still on the first field maybe. Neil is over there, and nobody's called yet. Mind you, they are too far away to call me to say they've found anything, and I'm struggling to be honest. But I've just brought up a musket ball. There's a clear line on there, which is the hemisphere line, and there is very little evidence, if anything, of a casting sprue left behind, so that's been nicely made. Don't think it was fired. Well, if it was fired, it certainly, I don't think, hit anything. And sometimes with musket balls they put 2 or even 3 in the barrel, so you can tell if it's had 3, and because the middle ball will have a dent on either side where it's been squashed by the first and the third musket ball. I mean, struggling all day, he turns up and finds a coin. Instantly he comes out of his car, followed by that little piece you gave me, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
He's just walking back to his car to get his belt. Edward Longcross penny, we think it's Edward II. That is in really good condition. Let me show you the other side if I can turn it over. There we go. It's nice and flat, not a bend in it. Right, defend yourself. It's now getting really cold and it's raining. Fines are really hard to come by. I'm getting lots of signals and lots of iffy fines. Got a few coins. I've just got a hem weight. I think Twiggy's got a spindle wall from this morning. I think he's trying to sneak up on me.
I'm hiding behind this bale, trying to find out where Stephen's getting all his coins from, because he's got a few coins now, you know. Right, I'm just going to sneak towards that other bale over there.
Look, he's up to something. What's he up to? Oh, Twiggy, you've found something, haven't you? Well, Neil might be on the roll. It's got a really good singer of a signal, and if that's anything to go by, which is a holomarked silver, what we think is a pocket watch cover. Look at that beauty. So let's pity it's damaged so much. Maybe the rest of it is there now.
Well, it was over there.
Oh, I could have been dragged with the plough. Don't know what the video is like because the wind is terrible. Trying to shield the mic with my hand. Oh, button. Stud.
Yeah, but it's like, isn't it? With tin on it.
Oh.
It's going to be gutted, isn't he? Well.
Oh well. Good while it lasted.
It was.
Thank you, I'll give you that back. Lovely. The biggest
Sweet.
piece of silver today. Super. Wonder if anybody else has got anything. Well, I've just found a live round. Oh dear. Just checked that with a jeweller's eyepiece, and it says Yardley, London. A decoration from a perfume bottle.
Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so please subscribe.